felt great. It's been since December since I got back out there, and when I went out there, I was like, I get it. In years, I've been through everything now, so I kind of expect what to expect now for everybody.
Did you feel any rust? Did you have any hesitation trying to get back from the injury? Anything, mental hurdles, anything like that?
Physically, I did have some rough spots. Like, it was only during camp, but when I was on the field on Saturday, I feel like I lost one beat for real. Like, I felt like I did everything in my power to actually be ready for the game.
We only got to see glimpses of training camp, and there were times where all right, well, Alabi's out there a lot with the ones. What's going on with there? Were there ever times in training camp where you thought I might not be ready?
No.
Okay.
No. Like, me and Coach Shea has talked because I had a couple bad practices. Like, everybody had a couple bad practices, and me and Coach Shea talked, and he sat down with me, talked about what I need to work on, and after that, I just kept going from there.
Gotcha.
I think Stud said you played 50 plays in that game after maxing out at about 22 reps in scrimmages.
Mm-hmm.
How did you think you held up with double the amount of reps?
Well, honestly, I felt great. Like, I didn't feel fatigued. I felt that I was prepared to actually dominate and play to my best ability.
You're getting ready to play a defense that was almost top 10 in the country last year. It opened pretty well last week. What did you learn about them so far that explains its success?
Well, I learned about them. They are really, really tough, and they're a very tough team. That's all I need to say. And they go hard. Like, what more you expect from them?
You knew Luke, right?
I don't know Luke.
Didn't know him?
Nope.
No?
I don't know.
He's one of those guys that he's a defensive coach and he teaches toughness. That's a part of his MO.
Mm-hmm.
So you're seeing that reflected in the way how so? Like, what is it they do that is it winning line of scrimmage? Is it something down? Like, what do you see that leads you to say that?
Really, they just go hard every play, and nothing particular. But I know every play, they do go hard and run to the ball. That's all I know.
How does that change what you do as an offensive lineman? How does that change knowing a defense is going hard every single play and you can see it on tape?
Nothing.
Does that change anything for you?
Not really. It's basically like it's an offensive lineman game. Like, they tough and also we are tough. And basically, offensive lineman, we can't wait for the game, especially us.
Growing up down there, did you ever go to any games there? What was your thought, I guess, about Cincinnati football?
I've been to a couple games. I've been to a couple games when I was younger, and that, I don't know, the experience for real. It's just, it's like wow for real.
They had a couple good teams there. Coach Kelly was there, and they went to a couple big bowl games. Was there some fever in Cincinnati at that time? Do you remember? It's been probably about 8 or 10 years ago, but.
I know one game I really remember is Cincinnati and Louisville.
Yeah.
And that was a good game. When they had Bridgewater.
Are there a lot of Buckeye fans in Cincinnati?
A ton.
A ton?
A ton.
So do you have a lot of people asking you to come to this game?
Well, I don't know really because I really don't check stuff like that for real. I just go with the flow.
If it's not the offensive line chat, you're not on it, in other words?
Yeah, not really.
Okay. I understand you use a lot of emojis.
Yeah, I do.
That was said with some shame. Are you?
Nah, I'm happy about it.
Okay.
Thayer, you've been going at Jay Sean in practice for a while. What about his versatility makes him tough to defend?
Well, to be honest, with you mean Jay Sean Cornell?
Yeah.
He's a man of many talents for real. Like, he can actually go speed, and you really don't expect him to go speed how he's built. So when he goes speed, you get caught off guard. Really, there's nothing much.
How have you seen him get better the past few years?
The past few years, he doesn't get tired as much no more. He just goes hard, and when he goes hard, and then offensive line is tired, you can see it on film.
Is there a difference between, I guess, how you block for a guy where if he scrambles, you know he's probably going to take off and go make a play on his own versus a guy where if he scrambles, he's just trying to buy time to get a receiver open up downfield?
There's really no time. There's really no difference for real. You just block to and a whistle. If you know you have a scramble quarterback, all you gotta do is block and run to just try to hit anybody for real. That's all it is. Same thing.